Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Farming Valley. So, since last episode, talking about a lot of work. So, it is now winter 14, and that was pretty much non-stop flattening, okay? Now, Rebanos3 actually left a comment and brought up using TNT. I totally didn't think about it, me and my awesome vanilla knowledge here. So, because I'm used to having some kind of quarry or something like that, or at least something that mines a 3x3. Now, there is like a pick slash shovel. It's kind of like a pick oval. I don't know. There is one of those that we can buy that mines a 3x3, but I think it's like 50,000 gold, so it's not something that I want to drop a bunch of money on at the moment. But this is finally flattened. I actually used torches. I'm trying not to use a whole lot of torches, but I ended up using torches because I was like, there was mob spawning and I wanted to work through the night. So I kind of cut down on the mob spawns quite a bit by throwing down quite a bit of torches here. Still had some kind of funneling their way through some of these little areas here, but I did light it up a bit to cut down on spawns, which did help quite a bit. But oh my gosh, this took forever. I ended up just throwing on one of my like favorited YouTube radio stations. I swear, when I run these over, I think it breaks them. But I threw one of those on and just shoveled and mined, shoveled and mined, shoveled and mined until it was gone. It was terrible. Luckily, once the grass was gone, ended up running through quite a few shovels getting rid of that. But once that was gone, our pick, since it has the efficiency 4, the mining part wasn't as bad. Of course, the shovel, digging up dirt and stuff's not too bad in of itself. So, but it took forever. It was totally mind-numbing. And I will say that I hope by the next time that we get into this, like we have to flatten more terrain, because there's still a lot of stuff that we're going to have to flatten and work with. But I would like to start, in year 3, I would like to start Botania. That was my goal originally, was start Botania in year 3. So I would like to start that before too long, and hopefully maybe start moving towards Terra Steel equipment, so it wouldn't be nearly as bad to do that once we had Terra Steel equipment. Especially once we get it empowered, so it's like huge mining chunks and stuff like that. I think I'd rather prioritize Botania over, immersive engineering or something, because I feel like it's got more use for us, personally. So, but anyways, that's flattened, and I'm happy for it. It's terrible. And that was the main thing that I did. I did do a couple little small things. One of the major things is I actually put this here. Just a wall, just to keep mobs from coming in, because I was coming up here quite a bit to get materials, iron, a lot of iron that I used. So I was, using that, or going up there, and occasionally there were zombies and stuff, so I just put a wall up. No biggie, no biggie. But yeah, so that's what we've done since last episode. It was like, I don't know, a lot of days of winter spent on that. But we are ready to start plotting out our next farm plots. I did place down a couple fences just to kind of get an idea of where the start and end was for our 3x3 crop fields. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get into that. And I'm going to sleep before we go put out the fences. But I'm going to get some diagonal fences. We're going to need, I already put down 2. I've got wood. Oh, I did gather up a little bit of wood. Nothing, not too much, but it was it was like a couple stacks, but it wasn't anything too crazy. Okay, I've got some oakwood planks. Yeah, I'll take a couple stacks of those, and let's get ourselves just. I should have oak fences sitting around here somewhere. 41 of those, and let's go ahead get a stack of sticks, and let's get ourselves just a bit of fences. There's 64. There's 49. And then, what was the recipe for diagonal fences again? Okay. That. And we're going to need, what, 6 more? At least to do the corners. I may do a few more to have kind of like where it kind of pops out a little bit. Actually, I might need 2 crafts of these. But we'll start with 6 and we'll see where we go from there. So I mainly just want to get this plotted out. There's not going to be a windmill or anything in there. Why do I have weakness and mining fatigue? Oh, maybe it's because I need water. I did stock back up on water, by the way. So I did do that. So that drawer is filled again. There we go. Okay, mining fatigue and stuff's gone. That was the issue. Okay, so let's get this plotted out. That's our first goal for today, and then we're going to work on our next objective. Okay, because the main things for winter was lighting, which I will say next episode we're going to spend probably the majority of the episode lighting. This episode I'd like to get this plotted out and just kind of figure it out. Basically the fences in. It's not nothing too crazy. But next episode, or after this, I think we're going to go on a journey to see if we can find some maloberry. So, let's see. I believe this was 29, right? Yep, it's 27 and then 1 on the edges. So, okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there's 12. And we'll come over here real quick. I'm going to go ahead and put down diagonal fences right there. So then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I don't know. I think I want to do one of those little pop-outs, like what we've got over here. I believe I want to do that. I don't know. At first I kind of liked them, but now I'm kind of like, maybe I just want it to be flat. I don't know. Oh, and I need to go take care of the animals today. That's fine. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we'll go ahead and come out here. And I'm going to put down diagonal fences. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And honestly, I think, I don't know. I'm going to give that some thought as the episode progresses. Because eventually this is going to have like an entrance on this side, an entrance on that side, the front, and that side. So we have all 4 sides for easy kind of entering and exiting. But I'm not for sure if I want to do the pop-outs or not on each of them. I'm gonna have to give that some thought. I'm not for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we'll go ahead and come out. And this one's going to be a little bit more tricky. It's diagonal fences. I didn't make a new axe after my one broke, but that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I've still got some more fences. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And last one here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. So this is kind of the area that we're going to be using for the next bit of farm plots. Okay, and then behind this, actually, I got to get a little bit more land. I will do a little bit more landscaping in winter because since we'll start moving into chunk loaders starting in year 3, I know Asbestinus brought it up in the comments, and it's something that I'm intending to do. Starting in year 3, we're going to start getting chunk loaders, and we're going to start setting those up so that areas of the farm are chunk loaded. Basically, once it's all done, the whole farm, all the plots and animals, I just want those chunk loaded. And actually right here behind the barn is, I think, where our primary bee area is going to be. Like long term. Well, that's long term. I guess I don't really have to worry about landscaping it right now. Because right now, this area is not really suitable for bees. So we've got the bees set up over there. So we will start doing bees a bit more in year 3. Okay. So we'll start getting into forestry and more into bees. Once we reach that point. So let me get just a bit more sticks here. We'll get some more diagonal fences put down or made. There we go. And I need, what did I say, 16? Yeah, I think that's right. And then I'm also going to need some gates. And I think I've just got, I don't think I have, no, I don't have gates. I just have fences slotted in here, so. Let's go ahead and get, let's see, each one's a double. So we're going to need more than that. So there's 8 gates. Okay, and we may, let me go ahead and lay these out and see what I think. And then we might actually change this one over so we have the 4 different kind of little pop-out sections as well. By the way, I did trim this mountain back just slightly. You'll notice there's a little bit more space in between this. 4 blocks between this and the fence. And that's just because, if you recall, like last game year, we actually had some mobs kind of managing to jump off and over the fence. So hopefully that'll fix it. Now spiders are still going to climb it. Once we get lighting taken care of, I'm hoping that's not really an issue anymore. Because we did have some spiders last year that kind of got over and caused us a little bit of grief there. Okay, how did I manage to have 2 gates on this side? Oh, that's right. This one has 2 fences, or 2 gates, because of the fact that I had it lined up with that road. Whereas this one right here doesn't. Okay, so that's why it's that way. Because I had it lined up perfectly with this, just because it made a bit more sense. So it's not actually centered with the farms. Okay, never mind. Never mind, that's fine. So we won't need nearly as many gates as what we had. And when it comes time, like once we start getting more of the roads plotted out, and if we find situations like that where we need to double up, that's fine. I'll just double it up where it needs to be. But I think most of these, if they don't need doubling up, they're just going to be, you know, like this. So, alright, so we'll go ahead and just make our rounds here. Which right now, technically mobs can spawn inside this farm, but once we get to the lighting section next episode, mobs won't be able to spawn. Mobs shouldn't be able to spawn. So I think we'll be okay then. Okay, so there we go. And then let me go make, I've got the gates now. I just need like 6 more diagonal fences really quick. Which I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and just break open. Well, I'm going to get an axe real quick. And we're going to go ahead and sleep. Well, I need to go take care of the animals. Let me go take care of the animals real quick. And you know, part of me wants to breed these animals and get some new ones. And I'm not sure. We're going to have to try hatching one of these eggs sometimes. Because every once in a while I get an egg that doesn't actually stack with the others. So something in its data is different. And I almost wonder if it's not like some kind of special chicken or something. I don't know. So we will try hatching one of those a little bit later on. So right now I'm just selling them because that's fine. But we will try hatching those later. Because I almost feel like there's something there, you know, that's special about that egg. So I have to know. But they're not terribly uncommon. I get one every other day-ish is what it seems like. So okay, so axe, and then I'm going to need, let's go ahead and grab a bit more of this wood here. So there's 8. That should be good on diagonal fences. So okay, and let me go ahead and sleep just to make our lives a bit easier. And see, I've got that weakness and mining fatigue again, and I don't know why, because I'm not really, I don't know. I don't think, I didn't notice my hunger being down, but maybe it was. Oh yeah, see, we've got a skeleton right there. Oh, he's actually inside of that. I'm gonna leave him alone. He can stay, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna need to trim this back just a little bit here. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to have to go over there right by where that skeleton's at. I'm going to joust him. So what I love about the bicycle is you can joust these skeletons. Well, sometimes. My aim is like all terrible all of a sudden. Okay. Just because I don't want him shooting me through the fence or over the fence. And then right here, we'll just open this one up too. And, oh yeah, we have to do a little bit of mining today, too. So, because I was just going to get the silver off camera, but then I was like, well, it's kind of a pivotal moment of progression. So I was like, well, I'll just wait and do it with you guys. Because I would like to get this stuff cut down, but I don't want to do it until our sickle's upgraded. Because then I'm going to have to repair it again, and that's no fun. Okay. So we've got that plotted out. I mean, we're not going to actually hoe this ground until, like, you know, start of next year, but we have 161,000 gold. Great stuff. Honestly, if we don't spend a lot of it, because we're going to spend a bit of it on lighting, we're going to spend a bit of it on seeds, but if we have quite a bit left over, starting spring, we may just jump straight into Botania, and just go ahead and get that started, you know, which would be kind of fun. I would like to get into that, so. Okay, let's pop down to the mine, because I did get the copper hammer back. I did get that back from the smith, so that's taken care of. I keep thinking I need to click on that for some reason. Like, every time I come over here to do it, I think I need to click on it. Okay, so let's go to mine to start. Or actually, we should probably just head down to current layer. Yeah. Just took a little bit of damage, but that's fine. Okay. And I do have some food in this, by the way. I did stock this up. Okay, so silver. And I know it was brought up on the Discord. I believe it was the Discord. That there's actually kind of a sort of bug exploit with the hammer where you can break weeds with it. Like, just for example, if you take a look here, well, that one didn't give it to it, but let's see. They said you can replant. Well, you can't replant them here, so. But if you break weeds with this hammer, I don't know. It's not. Okay, maybe it doesn't work anymore. They were saying if you broke like weeds with the hammer and then replanted them, that you could keep getting, unless maybe they meant rocks, specifically rocks. I know they said weeds, but I think maybe it's rocks. I imagine that would work. Like, keep breaking and replacing, but either way, it's just as quick, I think, to come into the mine and just break stuff. So, but anyways, silver spoon achievement. Haha. And we got 2 silver ore. Now, we're going to need at least 10 to upgrade tools. So, let's see if we can find the ladder down. Okay, I hear chickens, but I think... Oh, no. There it is. All these little, like, shiny things on the wall, it makes me want to mine these so badly. It really, really does. Oh, music's kicking on. And I would like to get at least, like, a little bit of silver while we're down here. Just because we've actually got a few tools that need upgrading, like the watering cans and... Oh, hey! We gotta watch out for that one. Oh, there's 2 of them! Uh-oh. Combat's getting, like, serious, which makes me think we're gonna need a church soon. Oh, man. Oh, that's no good. And I do want to get the church. That's another thing we're going to do early next year, is get the church and at least be able to see what all they have to offer. Because next year will be like our first, I think, good money-making year for us. So, the church, Botania, maybe some... Oh, wow, this breaks in an area, doesn't it? Like, for example, right here, if I break this rock... Yes, this breaks in an area. That is awesome. Oh, that is awesome. That means probably silver is going to do an even larger area. So that is something to look forward to. I will probably grind up levels on the hammer, mainly off camera. This first bit of silver, I figure we'll do this on camera kind of a thing. But do I not have... let me just eat like a berry medley. I don't want to eat one of my harder foods to make if I don't have to, so... That's the only thing about the lunchbox. I like the lunchbox, but I kind of... Food's not terrible to make at the moment, but it is somewhat more involved than, like, normal Minecraft. So, like, I don't want to just, like, waste my food if I can avoid it. So... Hey! Okay. We got a dark chicken, but I can kill him on the ladder. Of course, if you hold shift on the ladder... can I pull this little guy over? No, he's gonna get stuck. Oh man, there's another. He's like going over there. He's like, Mom, there's a guy on the ladder over here. Like, go get him. Okay, Mama's dead. Let's take care. I feel terrible though. I'm like murdering these like baby chickens and their parents and stuff. Okay. So we're currently at Y205, so we've still got a ways to go through this mine. So I feel like at this point, the best thing to do is like get that hammer upgraded, and then, you know, just kind of mine as you progress down the mine towards the next layer. And then if we just make like little saves each layer, I think we'll be good. Which my main goal this year was just to get silver. Oh. I'm totally exploiting this ladder. These chickens move too fast for me. Well, we did get our 10 silver, so I might head back up in just a second. Because I don't want to spend all episode on camera mining. I'll do this off camera. So let's go ahead and delete that current layer. Let's add a new current layer. There we go. And then we'll just warp out to the mine exit. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's only 10 silver. Hey, there. Personal space, yo. Okay. So I think the first thing I want to upgrade is our... Come on, blacksmith, where you at? Where you be? He's... I'm sure he's somewhere around right here. Okay. This I can do. Please come back in 3 days. Okay, so we got 161,000. So it was 2,000. Okay, it's about 2,000 gold to upgrade to silver. So that's not too bad. And where are we at? We're at 6% on the copper hammer. Okay. What I'm probably going to do is when I'm going down layers, just harvest everything, junk ore and stuff like that, until I get that hammer upgraded. Then we can get... I would like to do that this month too, just off-camera type stuff. But get that hammer up to silver. So then once we start finding gold, we can start mining gold. Because I believe that's the next tier of material. So... And I will say, I've started kind of cutting corners with the animals. Like, what I'll do is I'll brush them like every other day. Which seems to be fine. I mean, they're not getting sick or anything. Because I don't think their happiness really goes up past this point, you know, once they're producing the large stuff. And I haven't really noticed, I've been feeding them those treats, like, a lot. And they haven't started producing anything more than 2. So 2 might be the max. I'm going to have to, like, look that up, I think. I don't know of any, I'll see if I can, you know, do some Google searching, see if I can find something on it. But I haven't really noticed them producing anything. And information on this pack is kind of, it's not always there, you know. I don't know why I get weakness and mining fatigue. I mean, it could be water, but I don't think it's the water. Because we're not really, like, low enough to where the water should really impact us, but I don't know. Anyways, I have an idea. We are going to set out to look for maloberries, okay? Because we have a portal home now. And let's actually take a look here at the map. Since we've kind of got the farm plots, I mean, there's not really anything else I can do with the farm plots until we get the sprinklers next year and start planting crops in it next year. So I think that's about all we can do. Is mainly just, it was breaking all that stuff and it was terrible. It was terrible. But where do we want to go? Because I've explored north. I've explored north pretty heavily, even though that kind of looks like that might be just snow on top of the mountain there, though. We need to find some kind of a cool biome. Not like cool, you know, like cold temperature-wise, is what we need to find. So I'm going to set off in this direction. This seems like if we go straight south, it seems like we might come across something. Well, we're actually heading technically towards a desert. So, I don't know. We're going to head over there and just see, and then what I can do is I can mark it on the map, because I would like to have a teleport to a desert. Moving forward, I have a feeling we're going to need quite a bit of sand. We've made do thus far, but I would like to have a good source of sand, and now that we've got this ender book, we can kind of start setting teleports up to kind of convenient places, which would be nice. I do need to set one up over there at that quarry stone and redwood forest, so that we've got that, but I'll do that later. That's no biggie. Let me grab my bicycle here. I got creepers all over. I don't really need any bushes other than maloberry. And then I need the nether berries, but that's... Our nether hub will be a little ways off, so... Oh, and there's bunnies, too. There's bunnies. I'm not for sure... Though, now that I think about it, I'm not for sure about... ways to carry animals in this pack. I mean, I know there's no golden lasso. There's no Tinkerer's little harness thing. There's no soul vials. There's no safari nets. I can't remember if Britannia has anything. I want to say it doesn't, but I'll have to double check that. I'm actually just going to mark that as desert. That's perfect. Okay. Let me actually throw it on the bicycle. But I'll have to look. We may have to move the animals the more manual way, which is fine. If we have to, that's not a problem, but I've got to look into that. It's weird because there's like a visual bug. It leaves like a bicycle anytime you break the bicycle. So I've just got like bicycles floating around everywhere. You can't pick them up. I mean, it's not going to duplicate or anything, but the nice thing is, now that we have the Ender book, we can just kind of go as far as we get to. I can sleep in the little fold-out mattress thing. I'm actually going to mark this too, just in case I need hardened clay. Might as well go ahead and have a teleport to that. I love this book, by the way. This is like more convenient and kind of a little bit more OP than even the dislocation thing from Draconic Evolution. Of course, with this pack, it was a little bit expensive, and it does take XP, but of course, the Draconic Evolution one takes Ender Pearls, so... Oh, I love the grass color here. What do you say we just, like, leave our old farm behind and just move here? Totally joking. I'm not moving. I'm not doing it. We'll probably make, like, other little areas, like... Because, like I said before, I mean, I'm planning on this being a very long-term series. So, like, very, very long-term. Not like, you know, we get through progression and we end it. I mean, it's going to be a very, very long-running series. So, that's why I'm in no rush to get anywhere or no particular, you know, hurry at all. Just kind of take our time and enjoy. Okay, we are now in a dead forest. It's just dead. I'm actually getting like a little bit of lag here while it loads up chunks. Oh, what is this? We're just kind of exploring today a tad bit. Hey, spruce. I've actually got spruce saplings though now, so it's not... I'm not in need of spruce, but I am curious about this structure. I think I explored one of these on... I was on Sprout, wasn't it? It was on Sprout that we came across these. And that is a pack that will be, as soon as we get like a free time slot, I'm totally putting Sprout in. I missed that pack. So just be aware that is the next pack. As soon as one ends, that's what's taking its spot. So, okay. I seem to remember there not really being much of anything in here, but who knows? Maybe this packet could be different. Yeah, there's a dispenser up there. That's where the treasury is, but let me fix that. Bottles of Enchanting and Smite 1 Enchantment. Okay. And I don't think there's anything else above that. It's just basically like a tower. Because we flew up to the top of it on Sprout, and there wasn't anything else up there. So, now I am going to go ahead and just sleep because it's getting late. And then what I can do is... basically double up days. Like one day I'll sleep out in the wilderness, and then the next day, you know, I'll go back to the farm at the end of the day, take care of the animals, wake up the next day, take care of the animals, and then teleport back to wherever we're at. I don't know for sure that we'll find maloberry this episode. It just depends on where we get to on time and everything, but I wouldn't mind finding some maloberry. Even if it's just one bush, that's fine. I don't mind if it takes a little while to grow that out. Okay, we're heading into spruce forest now. This is legitimate spruce. And that's... Oh, hey there. This is where we want to be, because this is where... This should lead into a little bit more temperate biomes. So... Or cool biomes. Taiga, that's fine. We'll mark it as that. Yep. Just about died there, I think. Alright, yeah, light up this. Done. I love this bicycle. I want to get some, like, a new vehicle. Like, there's cars and stuff. But I wonder... Oh, there's something... Some kind of a tower off in the distance. But I've got to go through the pit of mobs to get over there. But I'm... No, I hate skeletons. I hate them. Oh my gosh. Like I just slept. Why won't the sun come up? That's the worst thing about wintertime is you have these super long mornings that are just dark. Luckily, leaves in this pack do not suffocate you. Because otherwise I would be dead anytime I go anywhere. Okay, this is a fairly large little village here. Of course, we're not... That's one thing we're not doing is we're not looting villages. So, I get comments all the time about... anytime, I think anytime we go through a village. So I'm just going to make another side note about it. Of course, we're not looting. We're not looting villages. We're not stealing in this series. We earn what we have. We pay the iron price for it. So, all right. So villages, I kind of just pass through. I mean, we'll eventually do some trading with the villagers, but a lot of the standard trades though aren't. Hey, maloberry! Ha ha! Oh, oops, wrong button. Okay. We have finally found maloberry. That was one of the big things on my to-do list because I couldn't really fill out the berry farm like 100% until we had maloberries. Now we have maloberries. Oh my gosh. That actually puts me in high spirits because it didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. And it looks like there's some snow off in that direction. Yeah, it looks like there is. Let's go ahead and ride over there because I would like to have a teleport to someplace with snow. Because we've got a desert now, we've got a taiga. Maybe get like a nice snowy area. Okay, that's not what I thought it was. And at some point we're going to have to go find a guardian temple, but not yet. I'm not ready for any... With 3 hearts, I don't want to fight anything if I can avoid it, so I'd rather avoid it. Alright, snowy forest. This is perfect. Just so that way if we need snow for something, if something crops up and we need it, we've got snow. So we'll go ahead and just new. Look at that. I love it. I love it. And it's all laid out really well. I actually like this layout more than the Draconic Evolution one. Because it's all like you have to scroll. This one you don't really have to scroll. I don't know how many teleports is the limit, but it does seem like there's quite a few teleports that you can have. Probably more than what we'll need. So, okay, and just since this is breaking, I'm going to go ahead and just snag that sugarcane real quick. For a second, I kind of froze up whenever I fell on that ice because I was thinking of, like on here, you can jump on ice and everything's good. But I was thinking of Terraria. I was like, man, I'm going to break right through that ice and like fall through, but that's Terraria. Okay, so let's head back home then. With our newly found maloberries. That was not bad at all. Thank goodness for this bicycle, though, because we actually... How far did we go? Like, we started here, and we went all the way down here. So that bicycle makes travel so much easier. Because it barely took us a day to go through all of that. So that's not bad at all. Alright, so maloberry bushes. Which I don't have enough to really fill this out entirely, but what I'll do is I'll just plant these... And then once these have grown to the second stage, I'll pull off the top layers and then plant more. So that will be fine. And then we'll have maloberries, we'll have all our different berry types, and then we can start making, it's double. If you take a look at berry medley, it's a lot better if you have all 4 berries. As far as food, it's not any better, but you can craft 2 at a time with just 4 berries instead of 3 berries for 1. So just a little bit more handy to do it that way. So it's definitely something that I wanted to get, because regardless of how far we get, berry medley is still going to be kind of one of our staple foods, I think. So, alright, but anyways, I know it's about wrapping up point for this episode. Kind of flew by, I feel like. next episode, like I said, we are going to be focusing on really lighting for the majority of it. We will do some other small things, I think, but lighting's going to be the big thing next episode. And honestly, depending, that might be the last episode for this year. We'll see where we get to. But I know we're getting fairly close to the end of winter, which means I'm kind of ready to start year 3. Of course, whenever we were about to start year 2, I was really excited for year 2. I think each year that kind of comes and goes, if we have like some kind of overarching goal for the next year, it's kind of exciting to start it because it's always kind of like an upgrade as we progress. But of course, that means we're going to be starting a new year with new goals, and then in addition, it also means a new world upload for you guys, which will be great. So, but we'll see. It'll either be probably next episode or the episode after that has the world upload. So we'll kind of see where things get to next episode and kind of play it by ear. But the last major goal for this year, because I don't think the blacksmith is offering sprinklers yet. Hopefully he starts offering them at the start of spring, because I'm going to need those like day 1 so that I can replant fields. But we'll kind of see how it goes. I don't think he has... No, he doesn't have sprinklers right now. But as soon as that first day of spring hits, we need to get seeds, we need to hoe the ground, and we have a lot to do as far as that goes. But I am going to try to get a silver hoe by then. Because if you recall, the copper does like a 3x1. I think the silver is probably going to do a 3x3, which is going to be great. You know, because we can literally hoe the ground once, plant a seed, water, hoe the ground once, plant a seed, water, hoe the ground once, plant a seed, water. Because we should have a silver watering can and a silver hoe by the next season or next year. And then once we get everything watered and planted and everything for the first day, then we'll just turn the sprinklers on. And we'll be set to kind of coast through. So that's my plan at the moment anyways. So and actually, I'm going to go ahead and sleep before I end up the episode, just really quickly, just so we can talk to the blacksmith and get our silver scythe. Okay. I know it's a little bit past wrapping up point, but I'm stuck in the bed. Okay, I had to restart because it totally froze me out. But look at this fog. Like, this is some serious fog. I've actually had this kind of fog roll in like a couple times throughout the winter. And it's honestly, whenever I was digging out that dirt one day, I actually had this kind of fog, and it's so difficult to see. Like, it's one of those, like, you can't see. Oh, hey, wait. I see up around the mine, not... Ah, he blew up. Yeah, that's alright. I've got plenty of dirt to fill that in. I think I've got like 70 stacks of dirt. Alright, let's see if we can find the blacksmith in. I don't see him inside. That means he's kind of wandering around somewhere in this like mess of zombies. I actually just died, which is kind of depressing because I had a massive amount of XP saved up. Hadn't died for a long time. A lot of XP to use for our teleportation book, and then I die. From what is probably the largest horde of zombies in the world. This is ridiculous. I swear, when I find that blacksmith, I'm going to kill him. I died again, by the way. I just wanted to get my... All I wanted to do was get my scythe. My silver scythe. That was going to end out the episode, and now I just keep dying. Oh my god, I swear, this is so frustrating. Because, like, these zombies are all wearing my armor. They're all armored, and they just keep coming from somewhere. Like, it's like I'm not even killing them. Like, they just keep coming. Okay, finally got them. One thing to note, the copper hammer... It does not get XP when you kill monsters with it. So, anyways, he should... I'm going to move this stuff around a little bit just to make sure. I finished working on your silver sickle. Pleasure doing business with you. Are you kidding me? I even made space this time. Okay, one second. I'm going to cheat this thing in real quick, because I totally had that. Okay, silver sickle. And if that other one ends up, like, maybe after I restart or something, it might show up in my inventory strangely, but I haven't ever had that happen, but if it does, then I'll just throw it away. That's fine. But we got our silver sickle, and that actually works out because it's zeroed, you know, XP and everything. So then what we can do is, okay, let's actually, yeah, this does a 3x3 area. It's kind of hard to see. I do apologize about this fog. Look at that. Of course, you have to get right in the middle, because it does a, well, sometimes it does a 3x3. Sometimes I think it bugs and it doesn't, but yeah, there's 10% of its XP. So that is kind of nice, I have to say. That is kind of nice. Now, between this episode and next, I am going to go to the mine. I'm going to mine up a little bit more silver, because I would like to get the, I know the watering can and the hoe both, I think, are ready to upgrade. So, I do want to get those upgraded. So, yeah, I'm going to start upgrading some of those. I'd like to get the watering can upgraded to silver, the hoe upgraded to silver for sure, and then if we have time, go ahead and upgrade the hammer as well. So, that's my goal. So, but anyways, wrapping up points, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay up to date with when new videos come out. And I can't wait to see you guys next episode. So I'm hoping that I'll probably get I'm gonna try to get the mining done in like a day. Then we can start lighting, because those zombies gotta go. I mean, they're not as bad as they used to be, but man, that was ridiculous in the fog because they just kept coming. Like, I kept killing and killing and killing, and then they kept picking up armor and picking up armor, and they just kept coming from somewhere. So we got to get that. It's mainly around that mine and then around the new farm plot, and then the back side of the house actually has some mobs that spawn. So, but we'll get that taken care of next episode. So, anyways, I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.